I say we living in the last times. I say we very close. We're very close to an outright war. What do you mean, Urban Live? We're very close. I'm thinking 7 years, but I believe it's gonna be a little bit shorter than 7 years. I believe. Listen, I didn't even plan. We didn't even know that China would get that close and create tension with Taiwan, knowing that that's our ally and we're gonna protect them. You would think that that would be off limits. So this thing is gonna go a little sooner than I expected. Now let me give you the quick breakdown. It's gonna go a little sooner than I expected. I'm gonna leave this video up. This video gonna stay up because it has to prove the revelation of the information that's already there. Okay, so this was gonna happen by 2030. It's gonna be all electric cars. So that's the news. That's what they're talking about on the news. All electric cars, 2030. That's gonna be the mandate for United States electric cars. Okay, 2030. They have computers. They have robots. They have electronics, arms and legs and all kind of electronic hydraulic equipment to do everything a human can do. They not talking, they not telling people what's going on. What do you mean? They gonna phase the Mexicans out. All that labor that they were doing, all from here to from LA to New York, that's over. you know, think about it. If you're a business owner, you own a company. Okay, so let's just look at it this way. You have a warehouse, 500 employees. Okay, so if they did it the legal way, it's gonna cost them millions, paying all that insurance into the government for every single employee, 500, just say. So here's why they get illegals. This is why illegals are ambitious to run across the border and be here. Why? He's not gonna pay them good money. That's the number one. Number two, he ain't carrying no insurance on him. He's not carrying anything. So now he have saved himself millions of dollars just bringing the illegals in, right? Now he looks to save himself some more money by getting rid of them and bringing all electronics and robots in. He don't give it. Nobody gives a care if, you know, who made the clothes. We don't care if Jose made the clothes or a robot made the clothes. So them warehouses will be running strictly off warehouses. They're not gonna care. They're not gonna be going, oh man, it was so cool to have 500 people here. No, it's gonna be so cool to have about 20 people there running the machines, and they saving themselves all that money. If I could think of that quick, they have already had hundreds of meetings with that same thesis. Okay, so the Mexicans in another 7 years, I'm talking about the technology is moving quick. The Mexicans gonna be faded out. They trying to figure out how we gonna take care, or should we take care of them anyway? So that's a question on the table. Asians. Here's the issue with Asians. History always repeats itself. When we had the Vietnam War, we had the war with Japan. Guess what they had to do with the Asians? They had to sequester them in areas and regions where the American people wouldn't kill them. Right. So guess what? Ain't nobody gonna be happy about the Asians when they killing their sons out there in the Navy and the war, and they sons are getting laid down by Asians. Come on. They not gonna be sitting there going, and guess what? These are human beings that underwrite loans. Guess what they not gonna be doing? They not gonna be underwriting loans for Asian people, period. They ain't told you that. So guess what? They gonna try to crash them agents' accounts. they gonna start crashing. Why? Their kids is getting killed. Their kids are being killed. They're not gonna think about it. Your kid over there in the military, the Navy, and you are underwriter, you ain't gonna underwrite that Asian no loan. They did it with black folk, didn't they? They did it with black people. Nah, we ain't giving them no money, we ain't giving them no loan, blah, 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 blah. We give them all the red tape. They did it with black people. So they're gonna do it again with the Asians. So they're gonna have to be sequestered. They're gonna have to be put somewhere, and the people gonna go in on them horribly. And the Mexicans gonna be running around like chickens with their head cut off. So here's the thing. The Mexicans gonna be displaced because of the robots. The Asians gonna be sequestered, put over to the side somewhere. Black folk gonna be the only one running free, cause why? They only after the white folk anyway. Them Chinese people ain't after black people. They figured black folk ain't never did nothing to us. We ain't after black people at all. Look, black people ain't making the laws out of the United States. They don't make the rules in the United States. So they're not after, look, they're not after the Mexicans. They're not after the Indians. They're not after none of, the common different races. No, they after them white folk. They're not after that American flag. Do you think they after red, white, and blue? They after white people. I know that I'm just a messenger. It makes me no deal whatsoever. I'm just delivering the message. They after white people who run the country. Who's running this country? Okay then. Now, the only people that's gonna fare out in America good is black folk. Black folk, y'all gonna be doing good. Why? Because they're gonna have the Mexicans out. They gonna put the Asians, they got to be sequestered. White folk gonna be scared for their life. Y'all the only ones safe. Guess what? Move to Africa. Get you a home in Africa down. So when it go down, they not gonna look, they gonna shut the airport. They're not gonna let people fly out. They don't care what your passport. Only way you're gonna get out this country once the war start is gonna be by a jet, your own private jet, or yacht. If that yacht is under $5 million, it ain't going nowhere but the coast of America. You might be able to line it all the way down to Brazil and walk it around that like that, but that's the only way you're getting out of America, in a $5 million yacht and above, or you flying out in a jet. Otherwise, when you go to war, they lock the airports up. So now you're stuck. So, wars, rumors of wars. I'm suggesting start buying houses in Africa, start getting all your money, setting up your businesses, get Fortune 500 companies out in Africa, start doing business out there. Why? America gonna be tore up. White folks ain't gonna have no power. Look, the rich, first is gonna be last and the last is gonna be first. I'm already breaking it down to you. This quick, this simple, this easy. I'm not taking down the video. The first is gonna be last and the last is gonna be first. They not after black people, they after white people. Black people don't make the laws of this land. They tired of the white government system telling all these countries what to do. They tired of that. That's over with. They coming up with their own money. It's called the BRICS system. They don't want the American dollar controlling nothing. Brazil, all these other countries are tying in to make that dollar that they create strong. That's going to be the dollar. Guess what's going to happen with the American dollar? It's going away. Guess what this dumb, guess what this dumb president doing? He's printing money. That's how you cause a country to go in major inflation, and that's how you flip the money upside down. What do you mean? $100 ain't gonna be worth no more than 50 bucks. It's 25 bucks at best. You can't print a lot of money in countries and think the country gonna fare out. You're gonna end up like Jamaica. You're gonna need 5,000 whatever to buy one soda. You notice in Mexico, you got to have about 500 pesos to buy a Coca-Cola. Those are all dumb countries that just start printing money, just kept printing it, and guess what? Now you need 300 pesos to buy a Coca-Cola. Now you need $3 to buy a soda. That's why you can't you see the price going up? Can you see, as we print more money, everything go up? That's what's happening. Just like Mexico, you got to give more dollars. They ain't tied it together. Well, how's this thing coming in? It's coming in because they're printing the money. And then it's going to be worth nothing once some other countries come in and come into play with their own money. Now in America don't even have a bargain. They can't even bargain. The money ain't worth nothing. It's worth as much as the money's worth in Jamaica. It's worth as much as money in all third world countries. Why? Because it's off balance. It ain't got no gold to weigh it out. You can't just run up and print money and talk about this money got value. Everybody got a print machine. You can't say we got millions here. No, they say you don't got millions. Your country is flipped upside down. We don't care if you print all this money up. It don't mean nothing. The money don't even count no more. So the Mexicans gonna be out scrambling around America. Why? Because they're not gonna have no jobs. Okay? I'm gonna throw this in as a bonus right here. Let me just throw this one in as a bonus. Hispanic women, when they see Jose and they see these men ain't able to go to work, provide as a man should, they gonna shift. Guess who gonna get all the women? The black guys. Why? Them women don't want no guy sitting at home with them. They get with them because they going to work and look like they hard working and look like they going in, and that's why they get with them. When they reverse all that, the first is going to be last and the last is going to be first. Now let me tell you how that works again.
What's up, man? Happy 420.
Hey, same to you, brother. Yes, sir. So let me show you how that works. Oh man, I should be going. This is a good day. Happy 420. So anyway, let me they giving all kind of specials today, but I'm all right. I'm okay. I'm gonna hold on. I'll be mad if I. Okay, anyway. So this is how it's gonna work. Okay, so I done gave y'all the whole tie-up. I'm gonna leave this video because you gonna see. I'm gonna leave this video and you gonna see how this going. Look, it's not gonna be 7 years. It's not gonna be. I'm thinking it's gonna be within 5 years. To tell you the truth, I'm thinking even closer than that. It's not looking good. I'm thinking, look, the next president that get in is going. I'm a Republican, so I think the Republican president is going to push the issue. They're going to say China ain't got no rhyme or reason to push up on Taiwan, and we're going to do something. Now, that's the dumbest thing in the world to do. Now, check this out. We get half our stuff out of China. We get all our Walmart stuff, all that stuff coming in and out of Walmart, all that right there, Walmart. Do you think they gonna ship our stuff knowing we trying to kill them, knowing we trying to blow their whole country up, knowing we trying to kill their people in their country? Or they gonna be like just so cool, so focused in on money that they just gonna start sending them to keeping them ships going, delivering our goods? Fuck that. They not gonna do that. They gonna cut all that. Guess what? The price of everything gonna go skyrocket. So whatever it was in electronics and whatever, anything that's coming from China, okay? So anything we got here that is basically made in China, everything is going up. So America is crossing itself up. Okay, well, the rich want to bring electronics in. That's gonna save them millions of dollars, right? It's gonna save them millions of dollars if they bring it in. They don't have to pay nobody. These robots could work 24 hours a day. They don't have to pay no insurance on them. They don't have to do anything but just turn them on. So think about it. They only got the illegal Mexicans working because they don't want to pay all that insurance and taxes on these people. So they're going to go a stage better that they don't pay anything. So the Mexican days is almost basically finished. You can't have a first world country still running off old technology. The old warehouse system where Mexicans and people are throwing boxes is over with. That's third world country. Third worlds are still going, they're not going to have the money to buy the electronics. They can't afford it. So over in Africa, over in different third world countries, they still got warehouses throwing boxes. They still stacking boxes. Why? They can't spend $40,000 per robot. They can't spend $50,000 per robot. They can't spend that kind of money. So that's going to put the Mexicans out. And if you want a Mexican girlfriend, after she sees Cervera sitting down, you know what? I don't think they're going to give. Look, they're going to figure out they're going to figure out the debt ceiling, and they're going to figure out our debt is so high that they're not going to be interested in giving illegals EBT cards no more. They're not going to be interested in giving illegals cash aid. They're going to tell illegals, we ain't going to throw you out the country, but we can't give you EBT cards. We can't give you cash aid. We can't do none of that. Why? Because we don't have it for the country. We ain't $40 trillion in debt. We can't keep feeding everybody around the world to run into this country. They was trying to create a system that everybody's equal. But after the debt ceiling and all that get all messed up, man, look, they're going to say, well, look, we can't do this. So for all the legalized citizens that don't have a job, that worked in warehouses, guess what? They're going to get Social Security, EBT cards. They're going to get all kind of stipends. They're going to do a lot of work. They're going to get a lot of different perks. It's going to be better in this country to live poor with all the perks they give you as a citizen, because the middle class is going to be gone, baby. It's going to be just like third world countries. They doing away with the middle class. It's going to be rich and poor. That's it. The Mexicans going to be out because of their robotics. The Asians is going to be on the run, sequestered somewhere. White folks is going to be hiding in their houses with guns in their hand. And the Mexicans going to be so mad at the white folk, they going to start burning their houses down. And the Asians is going to show up, and that's why you got the Armageddon. See, now if I'm lying, it's in the Bible. If you don't believe one passage in the Bible, don't believe none of it. If you don't believe what I'm saying, because this is all biblical. So if you don't believe none of this right here, don't believe none of the Bible, you don't believe God, you don't believe none of it. You just believe when you die, you're going to be in the ground, that's it. Your people in the ground that's dead, that's it. That's what you believe, it's okay with me. I'm going to be cool with that. Okay? So I have no argument with that if that's what you believe. But if you believe the word of God and God has ever did anything in you or for you in your life, and you know that to be true, then you know what I'm saying is true. And you know we coming to an Armageddon. You know this thing gonna wrap up. There's no way that you can have nuclear weapons at such degree that this thing don't wrap up and end the world. How could the world end? Well, if you got something that can nuke a whole region out, then how you think that whole side of the world is ended? That whole region didn't end it. So I got more stuff to talk to y'all about. I'll talk to y'all later. I love you. Peace and God bless.